YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. Yo, did you check out all those flavors of Econo? We're about to transform that into a Juneteenth shirt. Want to see how? Tap in. So yo, this is also going to be a layering job. So all my initial temps is 320 for 15 seconds. That's for the full press. However, I'm going to go a little bit lower on the temp and half that time, just so I can tack the actual vinyl to the shirt. This is a key tip. Remember this when doing this. As you can see, I'm getting ready to weed all these out. Hey, yo, you know my saying. Weed's like butter, baby. Y'all go ahead and hit them links in the description if you would like to get you some, as I am an affiliate with Econotransfers. Yo, YouTube, I thought this would be a fitting time to let y'all know that they are opening the government back up. They're actually opening up the city. They're saying that you don't have to wear a mask. I don't know. That's up to you at your discretion. Hope everybody's out there being safe. Get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a trial. It's a test and everybody up in arms. But what's the worst that can happen? You get a little bit sick from it. That's the best thing that can happen than to get fully sick from it. Go get vaccinated. Also, this is a sign that I did last year, which this spot right now is getting ready to be transformed into a snow cone spot. So I will be doing some videos over that on another channel. But yo, let's get back to that layering video. Yo, that's the ultimate t-shirt business planner. Make sure you go grab yourself one today from MW Print Shop on Etsy. That's Marcella's way. She also has a YouTube channel. Tap in. Also, check out 12GoneApparel.com. I think he's running that Pacific Northwest line. The stuff is dope. Straight fire. Make sure you go cop you something today. And hey, tell him Mike T sent you. Like I said, generally my temperature is at 320 degrees for 15 seconds. But I'm going to press it at 300 degrees for about 7.5 seconds. Just because I'm doing so many layers. As you know, the vinyl does shrink after you hit it with heat. So I'm going to make, I'm actually going to lay everything out by threading it onto this wall press. And this is the 16x20 Pro. If you would like one, hit the links in the description to grab you one. Simply thread it on, pull the collar just off, make sure I'm even on both sides. And now will be the time to get yourself a lint roller, which mine's has disappeared. It always disappears. I'm not sure where it's at. I have to get back to it. But yo, so right now I'm looking for the proper placement and the way that I envisioned it when I first designed it. So I'm actually going to put that there. I know I want my free to be over in this corner. And I'm just making some, right now, guest spots on where I want it to be, but you can adjust it. So I got my Juneteenth there. I got my free there. You kind of want those both symmetrical to look kind of even. I don't want it to go too close to the arm line. And this is our first layer once again for the fist. The fist is like 4 to 5 layers. I'm going to put the 1865 right here. And on the original design, I had yellow for Juneteenth, but this is a yellow shirt. There's going to be yellow in the design. I thought that was just overkill, so that's the general layout of it. Let's go with this first press. Be careful to peel carefully because this isn't all the way tacked down. Remember, I'm doing half the time, guys, because the vinyl does shrink. I'm going to be doing several different layers. And once again, this shirt is a Juneteenth shirt. How this design came about is I was looking at all the Juneteenth. I knew this year I wanted to do something a little bit different than everybody else. And I came up with 2 different fists. This one, and then I have another one that looks like it has roots coming out of it. This is the one I'm just going to display for the internet. The other one, if you're in the Facebook squad, you'll see it. Or if you're on my Instagram, you'll see it. So there's the first layer. Now let's start adding on top of this layer. Which the next color is going to be yellow. I could have cut it out too. I could have did a block out, but I chose to go with this method. We're gonna go down for another 7 seconds. This is the time where you wanna have a Teflon sheet, but you see I got an upper platen, so I'm pretty covered on that part. So let's tap this for 7 seconds. Warm peel, but guys, as you can see, there is a little bit of liftage because I didn't press this at the right time. It will be pressed at the right time. And 2, because we're doing our little bit of layering. Don't worry about this. This will lay smooth. But yo, hey, I make the mistakes, so you don't have to. So if you dial in on other episodes where you see I made a mistake, watch it to the end. You'll see how I easily fixed it. Let's add this next layer. Which is the red. And we'll go down for another 7 seconds. Repeat, we'll peel that. I'll let this one cool down a little bit more, causing a smoother surface. You can kind of feel the layers on here, which this is layered pretty well. Once again, you guys, this is Econotransfers. If you would like you some Econos, please hit the links in the description below. And for our top layer, we're gonna go with the Black Fist. And we'll keep lining it up the same way that we have been lining it up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I first started doing this stuff backwards, I was all confused. Like, oh my gosh. And even still to this day, I still second guess myself, but it is what it is. I feel like the fist might have been scooted up a little bit more, or I might add some type of theme in here. It just all depends. This is for a customer. She gave me total freedom other than the way the hand looks. So we'll see what we can add to it, or if we're just gonna leave it the same. But right now we're getting ready to go down for that final press. Now the final press, I'm still gonna leave the heat at 300 degrees, even though it's bumped up a little bit, but for the full 15 seconds. This way it'll have a chance to press completely through. I would say bump it all the way up to 320, but by this time, everything should already be attached to the shirt. As you see, I was able to remove the carrier sheet. So with this final press at 300, 305 degrees for 15 seconds, I think it will do the job. So right here, you can see I didn't cut wide enough, and I thought I did, which left an indentation in the other vinyls. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press this one more time after I'm done. Hopefully that smooths that out. Yo, that's a beginner's error, and it definitely shows on the work. So what you would like to do is generally have the plastic or the carrier sheet be bigger than the whole image, especially when you're layering. I mean, for professionalism, for overall comfort. To me, I just made myself have a 98% score instead of 100. Maybe I'm being hard on myself, but it's the little things that count. It's what brings the customers back through the door. And there's the indentations, a little bit of liftage on the black. Let's try to get that uniform. Yo, before we get to the end of that shirt and the actual last pressing of the back design, I felt it was only fair to shout out some of the squad constituents and some of the T-Gang family, as we do salute you and we appreciate everybody that contributes. Whether you're there just watching as a viewer, or you're actually asking questions, or you're helping answering questions, I appreciate it. First is Julie Riggs. Hey, girl, I grew up with you. I've known you since we was wee bits. I appreciate your support. Thanks for following me on YouTube, also in the squad, and being a contributor. It's greatly appreciated. Don Mears, Appreciate you being a fellow squad constituent and also a member of the YouTube family T-Gang. Without your contributions, none of this would be possible. And last but definitely not least, it's just I don't have enough time to shout everybody out. Gabrielle Inez, aka my homegirl Gabby. Appreciate you being a part of the squad and joining me in the Facebook or on the YouTube T-Gang. Hey, yo, without y'all, like I said before, none of this would be possible. And I appreciate the support in a real way. Let's finish this video though. Yo, that's the front of the shirt. And like I said, the fist might have could have been up a little bit higher, but hey, you live and you learn. And then this is the back. Tap in. I appreciate y'all. From my Facebook family to the T-Gang. Or should I say from the squad to the T-Gang. Y'all already know what it is. But yo, I gotta get back to the script.